Wee-hoo! Wee-hoo! Welcome, everybody, one and all. All are welcome. And to Up North the Next Door. I'm Gary, and
I'm Jer.
yeah. And we're going to talk about things and stuff.
Stuff and things.
Yeah. And, yeah.
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 This is a
Okay,
great start.
Like I'm a schoolgirl. Okay. So we like to start out the podcast talking about some personal events, things that are happening, did happen, upcoming things. Easter is coming up, so I got myself a ham. Well, I didn't get it for myself. I got it for
just for yourself. You just
fucking 9-pound ham.
I eat this whole ham.
Oh my god.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter, me. I'm going to a salt coma.
Right.
Yeah. Now we're doing dinner at Teresa's tomorrow, and everybody's bringing an item. I'm bringing the ham. I'm assuming the kids are coloring eggs. Actually, I didn't even ask Teresa if they were doing that. But my other sister, Christy, she's supposed to do the cheesy hash browns, and she likes to make her special carrots that she makes.
Cheesy carrots or
just carrots? It's just an carrots. Elton Brown. I almost said Elton John recipe.
Yeah.
Where'd you get those carrots? That Elton John store.
John store?
No, it's Elton. You know who Elton Brown is. Yeah. You know who Elton Brown is.
Yes, I do.
Yeah. He has a really good carrot recipe. It's really awesome.
Does it use brown sugar and stuff?
No, it's more of a savory dish. It's really good. It's got like chili powder and stuff in it. It's really good.
Interesting.
And Teresa's bringing the buns and then the dessert, so it'll be a good, nice little dinner.
How big ham is it?
9 pounds, 9.5 pounds, something like that. Okay. The kids aren't going to eat it, except for, Madison will, but like I don't think any of Teresa's kids. They don't like food. They're the kids. Yeah, they're the kids that like I want pizza or macaroni and cheese. That's it.
That's every freaking kid.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like you don't really have to worry about running out of food. So, but yeah, so I got to pick up my mom tomorrow, and bring her with, so we won't be there for too long. But we'll see how it goes. It's gonna be chill. So,
nice.
Also, I found a few really great Minnesotan YouTube channels where the creator camps out in like extreme weather around here, and it was just suggested to me randomly the other night when we were supposed to get freezing rain, but we did get freezing rain, but it wasn't as bad as they were saying on the news. But I was, so I was watching, and this guy.
Purple area of death.
I was in the purple for a little bit, but not as long as they led me to believe I'd be in the purple. But anyways, the video is Old Southern Pine was the YouTube creator, and he was he's really deep Southern accent, and he bought a Scamp, which is is a tiny camper. Sure. And he had this big truck he was hauling it with, and I thought for sure, I was like, oh, he lives in the South and he's like up here for whatever reason, but his license plates were Minnesota license plates. So he camped in a blizzard up north and at a truck stop.
Fun.
And he has the cutest little dog. It was cool. It was cool seeing him set it up, and he gets there, the truck stop before it starts, so he has time to put the legs on the camper down and all that stuff. And then, he's in the camper while the blizzard's going on. You can hear the snow hitting the camper and everything. And it was just kind of neat. And then there was another video that was oh my God, my brain.
Think, Gary, think.
There was another video that YouTube recommended. That's literally the word I was trying to think of, recommended. And it's a YouTube creator called Mav, and he is up by Duluth, Minnesota, and he did kind of the same deal. But he went out of his way to camp out in a blizzard. He was like, well, it's supposed to be a blizzard, so I'm going to go to this one place by this lake and camp out while it's terrible weather. So he stopped at the grocery store and got all these ingredients to make chili, and he's like, I'm just gonna make chili, relax in there, play some. He's younger, he's mid-20s, so he's got his PlayStation 5, so he's gonna play one of those. Well, it's not Minecraft. What's the other one that a lot of younger people play? The
Roblox.
No, it's like I think it's like Minecraft. I don't know. You can shoot. I'm so bad with this stuff. I don't know. It's one of those really famous, really popular games. Anyways,
Fortnite.
Yeah, Fortnite. That's what it was.
That's nothing.
So I'm gonna play some
like
Fortnite
or Minecraft.
Oh, it's not. Oh, okay. I don't know. I just see
God, Gary,
images
get
of
with
it,
your
and I'm
game
like,
time, all right?
Yeah, no, I don't get it. Anyways,
one Google search would help you. I'm just saying.
I just don't. Madison tried to have me play Minecraft once, and I was like, I don't get it. I just don't. I'm sorry. It's great that you like it. I just don't get it. I don't. I have more important things to do, like kill prostitutes in GTA. No.
Oh my God.
Yeah. No. Anyways. So this guy's name is
Gary.
I do. I pay him, and I let him out of the car, and they go on their way to make more money elsewhere. I'm very respectful. No, this guy's name was Mav, or his YouTube name, and he was gonna play PlayStation 5, and it was fun watching him though. He had this Japanese camper. It was like it's a vehicle, it's like an RV, but it's a tiny little RV, and it's like a little truck, and the steering wheel and everything is on the right side and everything, because but it's got a diesel engine which also feeds the heater in it, and so he's sitting in this blizzard making chili, which looked amazing, by the way, because it was wild game chili, so he had killed a deer. And got the meat from it, and so he was eating chili, and he had a Starlink put outside, so he's not really quite roughing it, but I don't know, it looked so cozy. He's sitting in there playing PS5s, like, God, it's hot in here. It was like 73 degrees in his little van while it was like just crazy blizzard out and everything. It was like, that's so cool. Anyways, Mav and Old Southern Pine, 2 Minnesota YouTube channels, if you want to check them out.
Is it?
And then
who was the guy that you were watching that went to like abandoned like malls?
Oh,
did you watch somebody?
Yes,
who did that?
He's not. He did go to a mall in Minnesota, but he's not. He's not just in
from Minnesota.
He's, if I had to guess, he's probably somewhere out west. His name is one of my favorite things. Yeah, one of my favorite things he does is he goes to hotels that get really bad reviews, like not hotels, like motels and stuff.
Right.
And it's they get really bad reviews, and he goes there to try to prove the review wrong. So
Mhm.
he's he basically takes the top comments of why people
It's
didn't
bad,
like
and
it
then
and tries to
yeah.
prove it wrong. Like, oh, the carpet is, whatever. And then he goes there and he's like, here's the carpet. Looks fine to me.
Yeah.
He's fun.
Nice.
Can't remember his name. Yeah, I don't
That's
know.
fine.
I apologize. Anyways, oh God, he just saw it. Ryan Trahan.
Okay.
Yep. Ryan Trahan.
Shout out to you
Trahan.
YouTubers out there.
Yeah. He is a really fun watch because he does all this really cool stuff. He does a lot of fundraisers and stuff too. So
Okay. Cool.
really cool. And he's a fun watch. He's kind of got that low, like, sort of subtle humor when he's like editing, where he's like waiting for his food and it just shows him just like like around, and like he just purposefully puts
Right.
it in there. I think that stuff's funny. Um my final thing I wanted to talk about is McDonald's. Uh I go there and get so on their menu, I don't know if you've ever noticed, they have a McDouble value meal. It's a McDouble. It's
Yeah.
$5. McDouble, 4-piece chicken nuggets, small fries, and a small drink. That's a lot of food.
Oh yeah.
I usually get an extra McDouble, and it costs me $9 total. And the other day I went there for lunch, and they raised it from $5 to $6 now. I'm
Of
like,
course.
really? Like, what? Come on, McDonald's, you really? Was that really necessary? Out of all the stupid shit you can raise money on is the little McDouble meal that anyways,
Yeah.
I just had to rant about that. I
Anything to
literally
save a buck.
seriously, I literally pulled up to the menu in the drive-through, and I was like, yeah, could I get and I look and I'm like, are you fucking serious? Excuse me, sir? Oh, nothing. I'll get the McDouble meal. Not happy because now it's $10 instead of $9, but whatever.
Right.
Yeah,
Nice.
that value meal is perfect. I can't. I love their fries, but I don't need a ton of them. I love their chicken nuggets. I don't
It's
need a ton
such
of
a
them.
hit or miss on their fries. Like
It can
sometimes
be,
they're
yeah.
really good, nice and salty, and then other times they're like the last batch, and it's just like gross.
Yeah,
Sometimes they're
if
not
it's
even cooked all the way. I've had
yeah.
it where
Oh,
like it's just like really they're all droopy and like you just like you like warmed it up a little bit because you were behind and you're busy or some shit and we need fries
well,
now,
and
quick. I just put them down. I don't care. Take them out.
yeah.
Uh,
And
yeah.
when they cool off, they're worthless.
Oh
They're
yeah.
so
You
gross.
can't reheat that shit. That's nasty. You put that in it's
And
like
yeah, as soon as they're
ugh,
cold, they're not
it's done.
food anymore.
It's done. Nope, not edible.
I found that with
Straight
chicken
to the
nuggets.
trash.
I've been getting yesterday I got chicken nuggets and they were not hot at all. I was
Oh
like,
really?
okay. Yeah, so they were kind of but
That sucks.
whatever.
That's
How about you? How about your personal events?
so yeah. Tomorrow's obviously Easter. Easter.
Easter as the
Is it? It's later this
French
year, right?
holiday, I guess.
When was it?
I'm
It was in
sure.
March last year, wasn't it?
Yeah, sometimes it's in March. It's whenever Jesus felt like coming out of the cave,
Yep.
because he is the ultimate
She's just
determiner.
like, the weather's bad today, guys. I'm
Yeah,
just gonna
yeah,
stick
it's
around
still
in the
all
nice
gross
warm
and
cave.
snowy. I ain't coming out of here. Yeah, this sucks. I don't know how.
Just kidding,
I literally,
out there.
I have no idea how they figure it out. I'm sure someone knows, and I'm sure I could just Google
Yeah,
it.
I'm sure we could Google to find out, but yeah.
But that's not as
Um,
fun as making fun of it.
right. So yeah, we're going to Sarah's parents' house like usual. They have
Nice.
a Easter egg hunt
Oh, cool.
early in the morning with like their neighborhood there.
Oh,
So because they live right across from a park, so they
oh,
just walk
okay.
across the street and there's the park, and they scatter eggs everywhere, and then it's actually a pretty big turnout. Um,
Cool.
lots of little kids, and they run out there and grab all the eggs, and they have like prizes. So if you find like a slip in one of your eggs, and you win like a basket of like toys and candy and stuff like that. So
Is there
it's
like
kind of cool.
uh, age limit? Like they don't want they tell like
Yeah, I
teenagers
mean,
to be like, no, 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 you're
I
not doing
think
it.
I think the limit is probably like I don't know. Yeah, I would assume Annabelle's gonna do it again this
Oh,
year, and
about
she's
12, maybe
so
12 is
12.
the
Middle
yeah.
school maybe is the cutoff.
So I can't come out there quick and just start
I don't think.
pushing kids out going, get the fuck out. This is
I
my
mean,
yard.
you can if you
You
want.
can if you want
What
to get
the,
punched
what
and
they all right by the parents.
yeah.
What they do though is they allow like the young kids to go out first, get a head start before the older, you know, kids can
Yeah.
go out
Yeah.
there. So
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. That's a good
yeah,
way to do it.
so yeah. Yeah, otherwise you have these big kids like, that was mine. Move out of the way. Getting all these A's. Making all the kids they're just coming out screaming. "Ah!"
Oh, those poor kids.
But usually they have like someone dress up like the Easter bunny for the kids, and if anyone wants to take pictures for free, so that's kind of
Cool.
nice.
That's awesome.
So then after that we'll have dinner at her parents' house, and I'm assuming they're having ham. I didn't ask
Yeah. I think
what they're
this
having just because it's always good. So her mom's
Eas-
excellent cook. So
nice. Easter's the only time our family does ham, really. I think ham is it's sort of the redheaded stepchild of the
mm,
of the meats. I know Sarah's family
yeah,
like can't stand ham except for her dad, so like I think
okay,
they're doing on her side. They're doing like I think they're doing a beef roast,
okay.
and her dad though
And
is
I could
still
be
getting
wrong. It might
ham.
not even be ham. It could be something totally
Yeah,
different. I don't even know.
yeah, yeah. I remember when I was a kid,
Yeah.
I hated ham. It just
Yeah,
it
my kids don't really like it either. Annabelle will eat it like once in a while, but she's not a fan of it really, to be
yeah,
honest. But
it's
she'll eat it.
you know how the kids are their taste buds are different when
Yeah.
you're younger versus and you have
Hmm.
actually have a stronger sense of taste when you're younger, and I
Yeah.
think it's the fact that ham is very salty, and
Yeah.
I think it's hard for kids to get past that, whereas an
Sure.
adult you can totally get past that and taste like
Mm.
the smoky flavor and all that stuff, so it's a lot.
The thing is, my kids love salt.
Oh,
Like
really?
Emmett,
But
like on
but
his
it's not.
noodles,
Yeah,
it's my Sarah pre-salts them and puts butter on
sure.
them, and then he's like, "I need more salt."
Ooh,
We're
ooh,
like, "Are you kidding?"
yeah. Well, but ham isn't like
Uh,
it's a different
it's not,
kind of
yeah,
salty.
it's not
Yeah,
regular. Like, yeah, it's not like you
yeah.
table salt in the ham before
No,
you
no,
cut it up.
it's a different. It's salt from fat from like
Yeah,
pig fat
yeah,
is a lot
it's different.
different. So it's
But
like,
I'm
yeah, I
just
think
that
it's just yeah.
say anyway. But
That's
she's
hilarious.
also doing like breakfast for us too because we're gonna get there early
Oh,
and stuff. So
that's awesome. Do you guys do I did a quiche one time, and that
yeah,
was
she does like a egg bake.
oh, that's awesome.
Sometimes she does like a French toast bake too. That's really good too.
Sure, sure.
Um, I'm not really sure what she's having, so I'm just going to eat, man.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, Yeah, when you
I'm here for the food.
uh, just point me to the food, please. Yeah, thanks. That's how
Oh yeah.
Sarah's mom's house was all the time. We'd go there and it. I mean, she was a great cook, so
Mhm.
it was always like, and she liked feeding me because I was a pig. Well, I still am a pig, but back then I was a pig and I could get away with it. I was a
Yeah.
toothpick, but yeah, she'd be like, "Gary, there's more." I'm like, "Oh yeah." Like,
Where? I need it now.
I need it now. I'll get it for you. Oh my god.
I've already sweat out the old food. Give me some new
Yeah. Yeah. The meat
meat
sweats.
sweats.
That's awesome.
But yeah, I think we're the kids are coloring eggs tonight.
Nice.
But
And get ready
yeah,
for the bunny. The Easter
of
bunny.
course, of course.
Um,
Annabelle and Sarah went to a concert last night.
nice. What concert was that?
They went. It's a boy band I've never heard of, but Annabelle and her friend really like them, and they're called Midnight Till Morning.
Oh,
I think
okay.
it's like 5 4 guys,
Okay.
5 guys. I don't
I didn't know
remember.
boy bands are still a thing.
Apparently,
Yeah,
I think I have a
cool.
picture of the band. Um,
But you have to slap it up here when
I suppose I could do that too.
yeah, just slap it up here.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
4 of them.
yeah. Yeah.
But
Whoa. That okay, now I see what you're
right?
saying.
See them? There's 4 guys.
There are
Boy
4 guys
band.
or
Who
5
knew?
guys.
They exist
The
still. So yeah, midnight
nice.
to the morning. If you're a fan out there, throw a like for them. But
Yeah, we'll make sure they get it.
so yeah. So Sarah and Annabelle and then Annabelle's friend and her mom and dad and actually little sister went, so it was a bunch of them. They went out to eat first, and then they went to the
Nice.
concert. I guess there was an opener to just some random dude
Some
playing a
random dude.
guitar.
Yeah.
I mean that's how you start though. You open for these bands and get recognized. But
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, I've noticed I've been liking a lot more opening bands lately than I used to. I remember first concert I ever went to was AC/DC, and they had a band
you don't
opener
say.
called the the Poor. I think that's what they were called, the Poor,
Mm.
Poor. And when they were playing, nobody gave a rat's ass. Everybody just was
Right.
sitting there like, I don't care.
Talking.
Now, I went to Blink-182 the last time I saw them, and that oh god, Pierce the Veil.
Yeah.
They opened, and
Mhm.
holy crap! I was like, this is so good.
Yeah,
And
they're pretty good.
so, yeah, they are. So yeah, I've been finding myself liking a lot more of the opening bands than I used to. Even the smaller venues, First Avenue. You know, when Ike Riley plays,
Mhm.
he always has really good openers.
Yeah.
And those are always fun because it's you go to the merch table and brothers, relatives of the bands are the ones selling all the merch, so you get to
Yeah.
meet just whoever you want to meet. Sometimes Ike Riley or like one of his bandmates are out there. His kids are out there. I've talked to his kids a bunch of times. It's a
Sure.
fun time. So that's cool.
Of course.
Good for her. Yeah. Oh, I was gonna ask you about that Easter thing. Do you guys write anything on your eggs? You know how you can do like the little invisible
Oh,
crayon
the
thing.
little I think it depends on the set you buy because I don't think all of them have that.
Okay.
They a lot of them have are like stickers you can put on them, or they have that
Sure.
like plastic casing you can put around the eggs. You know what I'm saying? It's like decorated all around it.
I every year, this is the first year I'm not gonna be at Teresa's doing eggs. But
Mm.
um, normally every year I come over and I write things on my
Oh
eggs,
boy,
and I'll try to
I can
find a
just
picture.
imagine
And if I can find a
what
picture, I will.
you
You can
write.
put it right up here.
All right.
It's nothing terrible.
Inappropriate,
It's nothing crazy. It's just kid humor,
stupid shit.
because I'm still a kid. So
Of
stupid
course,
shit. Yeah.
kid at heart. But yeah, they had all the fun last night. Me and Emmett were watching the dog and pretty much doing nothing. I watched a couple movies.
Nice.
I watched the Dungeons and Dragons movie with Chris
Did you?
Pine.
Okay.
It was actually pretty good. I was actually impressed by it. What was the other one? Oh, it was a Brad Pitt. He was in space. Ad Astar or something.
Okay.
I don't remember. It was okay. It was a lot of movie for nothing, basically.
Gotcha.
I wasn't a
Yeah.
fan, but I
It's
usually
cool
like
that.
space movies. I thought like all the space stuff was cool, but the
Yeah.
story itself was quite boring. Like
Lame.
his dad was a part of a project that was orbiting Neptune, and the station there was malfunctioned, and it was sending these like crazy waves towards Earth, and it was knocking out all the electricity and stuff like that. So he had to
Okay.
go there and convince his dad to like either shut it down or stop it, and so he goes there, and it was a lot of movie for no reason.
Okay.
There's the
Gotcha.
plot was, I mean, the plot was there, but it was the way it ended. It sucked.
Yeah, okay.
But
That's cool though that you get to hang out with your kid and do all that.
yeah, I mean, we hang out
That's
all
the
the
kind
time.
of stuff that they'll remember for the rest of their life. Because I know Madison always remembers when her and because I used to take her spring break off every year,
Yeah.
and we'd hang out and we would do puzzles together or watch old school wrestling together. And then one year we watched. She helped me finish Zelda Majora's Mask, and
Okay.
she
Nice.
sat next to me and read the strategy guide that I had.
Nice.
I don't know if she up stuff too for me. I don't remember, but
Oh,
yeah, it was really fun. She always remembers that, so that's cool.
nice.
Um,
Yeah, and I mean, he likes space. He's really into space, and
cool.
so we've watched a lot of space movies together, like Interstellar and what's the one with Sandra Bullock, where she's in space? God, I can't remember it now. I'll think of it later. But
Yeah.
so yeah, he's really big into space. So I tend to try to find space movies. He watched
cool.
Apollo 13 with Tom Hanks with me.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Space was cool.
Oh yeah.
Austin Powers.
Yes.
So
How about that Minnesota? Anything happen over there?
Yeah, Minnesota. The winter storm the other day. We were supposed to get it. We were in a winter storm warning because of. We weren't supposed to really get much snow, but they were like freaking me out because they're like, "Oh, quarter-inch of ice and power lines will be down and branches will be down."
You
And
were
I'm like,
in the purple, Gary. Of course you have to freak out.
I was freaking out, but it ended up being rain and a little ice, which
Yeah.
reminds me of Airplane. When just some rain and a little ice, sluggish like a wet sponge.
Nice.
Yeah, so it was weird though because I took Penny outside to go to the bathroom that morning, and you could hear the trees when they were blowing in the wind. They were crackling.
Ooh, cool.
Oh,
I like that
so
sound.
there is some ice.
Spooky.
But it was cool because they explained it. The air temperature was freezing, but the ground temperature was still warmer than freezing.
Yeah.
So like the ground was just wet, but like
Yeah.
anything trees and things like that had ice on them. So my car had ice all over it and stuff. But
right.
it
The
was
air
fine. I kept
temperature was
watching.
way colder than the ground temperature, basically. So
Yeah.
anything that
So
fell, it was going to be wet anyways, melted.
yeah. But I kept looking at I don't know if you guys have the 511 app out there. I'm assuming it'd be Wisconsin
I don't know.
511 instead of Minnesota 511. Ours is MnDOT, so yours is probably WI dot. I don't know.
I don't look at that.
Oh, well, anyways,
What is it,
511
Gary? Tell me.
well, 511 is travel information, specifically weather
Okay.
related, and on the app you can look at an entire view of the state, and it shows all the major roads and highways and everything,
Sure.
and they're color coded for what, if there's anything going on. Like green is like they're fine, blue is partially covered in ice or snow, and then pink is fully covered with ice and snow, and then purple is travel not advised. Purple is like, don't fucking go here. It's miserable.
Universal color for death.
Serious, yeah. So, yeah, purple is always, So, but I kept watching it that morning, and the entire area around me and the Twin Cities, it stayed green. So apparently the roads were just fine. I didn't see. They'll have symbols for accidents too, and I barely saw any accidents. Usually in a snowstorm, there's accident symbols everywhere.
Yep.
Like, oh Jesus Christ.
We just had typhoon of rain, like the other day, like when you were having your stuff, it was downpouring. Like,
really,
you look outside, like at work. We were at work, and I'm looking outside, and this is coming down. I'm like, holy crap!
Can you hear it? Can you hear it at work? Can you hear it on the building, or is there another floor above you guys?
A little bit. Yeah, there is another floor above us, but we have big
okay.
windows, so you can hear it in the windows and stuff.
Gotcha.
But yeah, it was downpouring. I was just like, holy crap. And that was pretty much all day like that. And then yesterday we had some rain, and then it stopped for a while. And today it's the same thing. We got rain again. I'm like, Jesus, we're gonna drown over here.
Yeah. April showers brings May flowers, Jer.
Obviously.
Yeah, it poured here last night. I was getting my mom's groceries, and it was storming. There was some lightning, and really cool lightning too. But I was in the grocery store, and I'm sitting here like, okay, what else do I need? Oh, I need celery, and I'm in the like produce section. All of a sudden, you can just hear the rain coming down on the grocery stores. I'm like, holy crap! Like, jeez.
Typhoon.
People running in with their jackets over their heads, like, oh, jeez. Nice. Well, I do want to say a little known fact about Minnesota while we're on the subject. Minnesota gets its name from the Minnesota River. The word Minnesota is an anglicized word. Oh, anglicized form.
Angelicized?
No, I don't think it's angelicized because there's no E. So it's anglicized, I guess.
Okay.
Form of the Sioux Indian word Minnesota, like Minisota, which means sky tinted or cloudy water.
Oh.
So I live in cloudy water. So there you go.
It's dirty water.
The Minnesota River is pretty clean compared to way cleaner than the Mississippi. The Mississippi gets gross, especially when you get further south.
Right.
So what about Wisconsin? Here,
Wisconsin. Speaking of Wisconsin, Wisconsin's name comes from the Wisconsin River.
Ooh.
Which was called Mescawasin. I'm butchering that. By the Algonquian speaking tribes. Sorry out there, I can't pronounce
Algonquin? I would imagine that word is
that's
Algonquin.
Probably what it is.
Yeah.
Speaking tribes. The name the name was recorded in 1673 by French explorer Jacques Marquette. Over time, the word was anglicized, and he actually spelled it obviously in a French way, so it's Ousconsin, but the OU is still Wes, like it's still pronounced because it's
Yeah.
French. They still
Wisconsin.
and so it was spelled also Wisconsan as well. And then finally into its current spelling and pronunciation, Wisconsin.
Nice.
Yeah, it's kind of French.
It's French. That's interesting, actually. Wisconsin.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much a Wisconsin.
Yeah, that's cool.
Exactly how. Yeah,
it's more interesting than cloudy water.
Cloudy water.
I think anglicized is like Englished or something. You know what I mean? Like translated from. I think that's what that means. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyways, cool.
Sounds about right.
Well, speaking of sucking. Oh, wait, we didn't talk about sucking, but it doesn't matter. Twins have been sucking.
Come on.
Sports news. Twins suck. Actually, they did win yesterday. I don't remember who the player was, but he hit a grand slam yesterday against the Rays. So Tampa Bay Rays. So we did win yesterday.
Hey, you guys are 3-4. You're almost 500.
Nice. Yeah,
So
I mean it's the beginning of the season.
Third in your league there. That's
tied for third. Stop the count.
That's something to be proud of, Gary.
So yesterday was the home opener. Remember, Twins play at Target Field. Target Field is an open air stadium. Mm-hmm. It was 41 degrees for the high. It was rainy, and the electricity went out.
That's perfect baseball weather.
Right. Like, okay. I am going to a game at the end of this month, but hopefully by then the April weather
up and stays warm.
But I'll have my Twins sweater I'll be able to wear. So,
oh, nice. The Brewers play the day before you guys did against the Rays. Won 8-2. So the Rays apparently suck. So Milwaukee is 5-1, so they're starting off pretty well.
Oh yeah.
They're currently playing Kansas City now. Top of the first.
Fun. And the pitch. Oh. We're gonna start,
but we got 2 on.
We're gonna start live broadcasting the game.
2 on and
2 on, and here's the pit. Oh, that was a nasty slider.
2 on, nobody out. Top of the first.
NFL news: Kirk Cousins was signed by the Raiders. I think that's a good move by them because they're slated to take the top quarterback prospect, and they also found a loophole in Kirk Cousins' contract. So I guess there's an easy way for them. Well, they kind of whatever they were offered from Kirk's agent, they found some loophole so that they wouldn't. I don't know. It's a bunch of stuff I don't understand. The point is, good signing. He's still very serviceable, and he'll be a good mentor for the top guy coming out of the draft. So I don't know.
Yeah,
that'll be.
That's it. I have to say that's funny because Kurt signed in Atlanta thinking he was going to be the top dog, and then they drafted a quarterback that same year. And
well, apparently
he threw a fit about that.
Well, apparently Atlanta didn't tell him that they're doing that, whereas Raiders are already, telling him.
I guess, but still,
So
it's the same situation.
yeah, it is. It is.
He clearly is just glad to be on a team.
Well, what a lot of people were laughing about is how Kirk Cousins and that top prospect, what's his name, Mendoza and something, they're both very like clean, like they don't swear and stuff, and they're going to Vegas, and everybody's like, "Oh, the gosh darn it's are gonna be doubled on the Raiders." Nothing wrong with that.
Fernando
Mendoza, so
quarterback at Indiana.
Yeah. So
6'5", dang.
Yeah, big dude. Dude, he's bulky too. I watched his pro day. Yeah, he was. I watched his pro day, and dude's got. Yeah, he's a beast. So.
That's crazy.
Anyways,
he's a tall boy.
Entertainment news. Britney Spears.
Hit her. What'd she do now?
Britney Spears' son basically left his dad, Federline, dropped his last name after he reunited with her. But it sounds like these kids are extremely spoiled, and it sounds like the money stopped coming through dad, so they ran to mom. Which I'm like, why don't you go with your mom in the first place? Right. She's literally the one making money. But whatever. I don't know. I don't follow her too much. I know that she's been in the news a lot, entertainment news.
Oh,
and
man.
She's kind of gotten wacko a little bit.
I think we've talked about that before, but she is very, I don't know, she just does some crazy things on her videos.
Yep.
And she says some crazy things, but like I've said before, like as long as she's not harming herself or others, let her be crazy. She enjoys it. She enjoys
I mean,
dancing around in her little videos, even though she looks whacked out of her mind.
Well, it was when she got a DUI not too long ago.
That's true.
She needs to, never do again. Otherwise I don't give a shit. But and this news like shocked the hell out of me. Lindsey Buckingham had a stalker who doused him with an unknown substance in an attack. Lindsey Buckingham's okay. My favorite comment in the article was, who the heck has a beef with a member of Fleetwood Mac other than another member of Fleetwood Mac? Which is true. It's like, what? Like, you expect Stevie Nicks to be the one attacking him. Those two are, good Lord. He's one of my favorite guitarists. So I was like, I'm glad he's okay. Because if something had happened to him, I would have been pissed. Because he's amazing. I love him. I want to know what the unknown substance was.
Right.
It's like, how is it totally unknown? Couldn't you at least smell it? Like, just smell it and tell me what it smells like. Wait, what did it smell like? Don't just say it's an unknown substance.
Could have been odorless.
No,
could have been odorless.
I would immediately smell it and be like, I don't know what this is, but it kind of smells like pee. But then if it smells like pee, it's like, okay, it's probably pee. So maybe it was odorless. Yeah,
it was probably odorless. But it's good he's okay.
Yeah,
I'm sure Stevie Nicks was hoping that he wasn't, but
no, she's a sweetheart.
I mean,
her too.
He did do her dirty.
Back in the fucking 70s. All right, well, time for the main hot dish. And we're gonna do something interesting. Like I said, we haven't found a complete niche to fill our main hot dish portion of the show, so we thought we would maybe read some of the top comments on some AskReddit threads, because we were kind of reading through them earlier this week and we were laughing because some of them were pretty funny. So I thought we would read some and see how far we go. We can discuss maybe we can discuss the question at hand anyway.
Yep.
So let's see. Let's see how this goes.
I think our
And of
niche is
course,
just random stuff.
yeah, random things and stuff. Exactly.
That's right. Things and stuff, baby.
So the first question I wanted to go through was people who ignored a huge red flag because the person was extremely attractive. What happened next? Now, I'm not going to
Yeah.
answer that question personally because that's that would be a little too personal and
Personal. Yeah.
revealing, but I get what they're going for. I mean, it's you see someone who's attractive, it's hard to say no when there's red flags. Some people just say,
Can I
go
read
through
this
with
first one?
yes, absolutely. What
So
happened?
41 and done said she threw a shoe at me once and I just brushed it off. 2 months later, she tried to hit me with her car. And the comment under that says that escalated quickly.
Yeah.
The next one says no one ever talks about the shoe to car pipeline.
It's a pipeline. You start with shoe. And next thing you know,
And the next is it's got to be a car, You go from shoe, it's so small, and you go to car because it's bigger. You can really hit them.
I do like this comment. Were you in a press conference at the time, George? Remember that?
Yeah.
When George Bush got the shoe thrown at him.
I've been hit with the car, but sex was great though.
Is it worth it? I don't know. That's
I don't
crazy.
Who throws a shoe? Honestly,
well, I do like that. The guy that said the sex was great, though, his username is Tug on My Mugs.
I got my nugs. Nice.
Who throws a shoe? Honestly.
See what's the next one. Oh,
I'm not reading the next. That one's kind of boring.
Story.
Here we go. Vehicle Feeling 5804 says, I spent 2 years convincing myself that her lack of empathy was just a mysterious personality. Spoiler alert, it wasn't mystery. She was just a sociopath with great hair. My bank account and my therapist are still recovering. Jeez. Yeah, if someone doesn't have empathy, I mean, that's absolutely a red flag right there. If you notice someone not giving two shits about, some of the lighter things, but especially the worst things happening to someone else, and it's like, ooh, I don't know.
Right.
Yeah, that's crazy. Did you see a comment you liked in there, Jer?
Off the one you read?
No, just another.
Just any.
Yeah. How about this? She stole my car. This is Darian's dad. She stole my car and $1,200, then told the cops I stole the car and gave her the money. I got arrested and had to prove that it was my fucking car and my fucking money. Sex was incredible.
Well worth it then, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, jeez. Well, here's one. Here's underneath that. I don't get it. Most men say the sex with crazy girls is incredible. What is it exactly that they do? And someone breaks it down. Enthusiasm, aggression, experience. They're unhinged. I'm not going to read most of that because I'm scared.
Oh, I read that whole thing and it This girl was crazy.
Oh, okay. I'm seeing a little bit of it.
We're not gonna go through this one though.
Nope.
It's very
Nope.
graphic.
It's very graphic.
Yeah. We're gonna skip that one.
How about this spree sprue? You see that one?
Spree sprue.
Yeah.
I see. I'm just making sure there's nothing crazy in it.
Yeah, I know. I kind of want. Oh,
and then there's the edit.
Okay. Yeah, this is a good one.
Go for it. Read it.
Okay. Oh God. I dated this girl who was a 10 on the crazy scale and also maybe 9 on the hot scale. Oh my effing goodness. There were just too many stories to share, so I'll pick one. We were at Bali. What's Bali? You know?
I don't know.
No. Well, anyways, we were at Bali and we had an argument. She threw a table lamp at me while I wasn't looking, and it hit my cheek when I did look. Blood gushed out like a damn faucet. I didn't speak after that. I went to the bathroom to wash my wound and went to sleep after. I was awoken in the middle of the night to her tending to my wound, saying how sorry she was. I felt super afraid during that moment. It felt like a horror movie scene. That's just the tip of the iceberg. And then he edited it. So in case anyone is wondering, yes, I still have the scar on my cheek, but it had since moved further away from my nose and closer to the side of my head. Yes, I did get away from her eventually. The woman I dated after her was the nicest and most amazing person I have ever had the chance of loving. Yes, I have a lot of stories about this woman that would shock you all, but I don't really want to relive it all right now.
The comment. Finish.
Oh no.
Finish.
Okay, finally dating this woman taught me that looks ain't all that. Yes, physical attraction is important, but personality and being a nice and decent person goes a long way towards having happiness and being in a healthy and fulfilling relationship.
The first comment after that. Let her break your legs so she can take care of you forever.
Yeah. You know what they're referencing, right? What's that movie called? Misery. Yes. Oh my God. That is
nothing like an old-fashioned hobbling to keep the relationship alive.
You've been out of your room, Paul. My little ceramic penguin in the study. How his faces do south. God.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
That is really funny. Most of these are what the actual fuck? Not me, but my cousin. Everyone could see she was a massive red flag, but he didn't care since she was so beautiful and he was so in love. She got him to let her have access to his bank account. While he was at work, she took all his savings and his laptop and then disappeared. $45,000.
Damn.
He tried blaming everyone else for not warning him, but all he got was a slap to the face from his mom. A decade later, he's still salty about this. I have to add, he did nothing for almost a year, expecting her to come back. By then, she erased herself on every social media platform. That's messed up. Wow. And screw you. If you really need your friends to freaking wake you up like that, I mean, you should know a lot of friends won't. Because if they, unless it's crazy, like obvious or something, but
yeah.
A lot of it's not your friend's responsibility. I'm sorry.
No, but I mean, if you put your trust in somebody, I mean,
yeah,
is maybe. I mean, like the friend was jealous that you're spending more time with the girl than your friends, and maybe they're talking, trying to get you away from her so you can get back to being, friends with. The whole group instead. I've been there before, yeah. But yeah, I mean, if it's like, oh my God, she's psycho, man.
Well, the thing I'm thinking about is like when your friend is dating somebody. Um, I have a friend who was dating someone who, yeah, there were red flags. They weren't super red flags, but they were like enough flags where I was like, yeah, you guys aren't gonna last. And
Right.
but I could tell that he was happy at the time. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna say anything. I mean, it was like I said, it depends on the severity. If I saw
Sure.
that she was hiding a dead body, then obviously I
Well, yeah.
would
I
say
mean,
something.
obviously,
But
take a
like
couple of pictures and send it to them. Hey,
this, yeah, the and
there's some
I
dead
did
bodies in
talk
your
to. I think
basement.
there's a good way to bring things up too without pissing off your friends too. Because I remember talking to
Yeah.
him, being like, you know, if she keeps suffocating you like this, you gotta talk to her at least, things like that. Because it was one of those situations where, after a while, she didn't want him doing anything except being around her, And I'm like, that's not absolutely not gonna last. That's you can't.
Yeah.
I mean, even when you get married, you don't spend every second with each other. You'd kill each other,
Mm, sure.
It's so yeah. I don't know. That's a
Right.
$45,000. I mean,
Yeah.
damn.
That's nuts.
Um,
Scrolling down here, wonderful Kale 7995. This is so stupid. There were few yellow flags, but the red one that made me pay attention was he asked what I had done that day, and I said, "Oh, me and my daughter went out to buy scented candles." And he asked, "What did you get?" I told him and said, "Yeah, I don't know if I like this one, but the kid wanted it." And he went fully weird. "Oh, she's in charge then? You just let her spend your money? Why would you let her get it if you don't like it? It's fucking scented candle. Just fuck off." Turns out he had a few assault charges, and I'm glad he never met my kid.
Holy cow.
Wow.
Yeah, you do really have to be careful with someone who
Is
picks
aggressive like
really
that.
is nitpicky about how you treat your kid.
Spend your
You know what I
money
mean?
or
Yeah, and like how your
how
kids
you
like
are with your kids.
I've seen I've seen it where yeah, people are, some guys like, why would you let your kid do that, or why would you, and it's like some of the dumbest shit. And you're like, why does it matter? It's not, you know what I mean? And it's like, or if they're like,
Mhm.
man, you need to spank your kids, like things like that, and you're like, okay,
Yeah.
no, I'm not
All right.
doing that. Um, yeah,
Here's
it's a
more along the lines of you. What is it? Tikka Badam or something. I don't know.
okay.
If you have to convince yourself a red flag isn't a big deal, it already is.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. Very true. Um, yeah, it does suck though. I mean,
Yeah.
that's one of the reasons I've always said, if I was all of a sudden single or something, and I don't know if I would even want to go out dating anymore, because it's just
Hmm.
it's one of it's back to the whole like, okay, they said this, does that mean this, or does it mean this, or should I
Right.
pay more attention to this or whatever? And it's just, ugh,
What did
just
she
sounds
mean
like
by
a
that?
headache. Yeah. What do you mean? What do you mean that my video games are yeah, whatever.
What do you mean I can never play video games again? I gotta sell
Oh
all my
God.
stuff. What?
No, hell no.
What do you mean
um
my car's not good enough?
so I kind of want to go to the second one.
The other
Is
thread.
the yeah, what was your I need to learn to keep my mouth shut moments? Because that's a great question.
Yeah.
I think I've kind of been in those situations before. I've definitely been in a situation where I'm talking, and in the middle of my sentence, I snap out of my concentration of what I'm trying to say or how I'm trying to say something. And
Yeah.
all of a sudden I realize I shouldn't be saying what I'm saying. You know what I mean? And you're just like,
Right.
oh, fuck. And you like, for me at least, I end up like trailing on about something weird, like do this weird ass transition to something completely different. And a lot of
Right.
times it makes no sense. I can usually sell it pretty good, but I'm just like, the best was, um, I have a couple friends that are gay, but one of them didn't come out to everybody in their entire life. They just came
Right.
out to like the people closest to them. And I was talking to somebody who they worked with, used to work with, and
Yeah.
I ran into them at the grocery store, and they said, "Oh, so and so, does he have a girlfriend yet or anything?" Because he knew him when he was a little younger, and I kind of just went, "No, why would he have a girlfriend? He's gay." And then I was like, oh my God, just
Way to go,
outed my
Gary.
friend. But at the time, I was just, my head
Didn't
just,
dawn on you.
yeah, well, it just, nothing computed. I was like, because immediately I'm thinking of him with a girl and it just doesn't compute. I'm just like,
Right.
oh my God, like he is not into girls. Like, why the hell would he have a girlfriend? And
Right.
then he's like, "Oh, he's gay," and I'm like, "Oh yeah, I probably wasn't supposed to tell you that." And he's like, "Oh, that's okay with me." And I'm like, "Yeah, but it's kind of a thing,
It's a personal
LGBT
thing you want to
community.
tell
Yeah, you
people about you.
don't want to tell a bunch of people for somebody."
Right.
Um, so yeah, so I do know a little bit about. I need to keep my mouth shut.
Right.
Um, Let me see. I gotta sort this by top first. I almost forgot
The
to do
first
that.
one from Sure, whatever that name is. Many years
Yeah.
ago, I learned the hard way that anytime I talk to a coworker, I need to pretend I'm talking to the top brass. I, thi- I think we definitely can all relate to that.
Yeah,
That way,
yeah, it
especially.
depends. I mean, you and I work together. We definitely don't
Yeah.
talk like we're talking to the top
No.
brass, but you and I
No.
have kind of created like a trust bond, friendship bond
For
that I
sure.
think just unspoken rule is we would never
Yeah.
obviously do something to you know put one of our careers in danger. Not that our
Right.
careers would be in danger if people knew
No.
what we said, but
Right.
I think everybody has the
No, but I mean, if
talks,
people,
a certain way.
you know, yeah, right. This
Yeah, that
this comment after that is never send an email you wouldn't want read out loud in a deposition.
yes, that
It's
is
true.
one thing
That
I
is true.
really make sure. I've never done it myself, but I've had coworkers uh send me chain mail from a customer, and then basically saying like, oh my God, what is this person's problem, we keep
Mhm.
explaining, and then later on, like a couple days later, accidentally send that same chain with their message to me about how stupid this person is
Yeah.
to the customer because they're continuing, they forgot that they had
Right.
added that. And I'm like,
Oh my
oh my God.
god.
I literally messaged the person, you realize you just sent that email with us totally.
Talking
And
shit.
she's like, oh, well, hopefully they don't scroll down that far. I'm like, all
Hopefully,
right.
yeah.
Because I didn't say anything.
Uh,
It was all this other person. So I'm like, well, if you get fired, it's not my fault.
right.
That is that is scary. Um I scrolled down to Dan1101. I occasionally help my friend with IT issues at his job, even though I didn't work there. My friend told me their IT people didn't know what they were doing and that I should apply for a job opening they had. For some reason, during the interview, I mentioned that my friend told me they didn't know what they were doing. I said that to the head of IT. Somehow I didn't get the job. I've fucked up interviews before a few times.
I feel like we all have.
Yeah. And I've done something similar, I guess. Not really similar, but I've said the dumbest shit that I like looked back and I was like, oh, why the hell?
Well,
Did
even
I
like
say that?
I've done that too, and even after the interview, and I'm walking to my car, I'm just like, did I really just say that? And it's like, man, I really wanted to say this and I didn't because I'm terrible interviewer. I hate doing interviews
Yeah.
and I just fumble over my words and what I really want to say. And then I just say something just to say something.
The one that always stumps me is, why do you want to work here? And it's
Yeah.
like, I don't, because you pay money. So
Mhm.
I don't know. Like, I don't even know what the fuck your company does. I've done that.
Right.
Like, I've literally been like, well, because I've heard it's a nice place to work. No idea what the hell the company was. I just needed a job, and it's just like,
Right.
oh my God, I can't believe I said that.
Speaking on that, the one directly below it, eyeless atheist. Not the same, but in one of my first job interviews at Walmart, I get to the last interview, which was with the store manager, and he asked me, "So why do you want to work for Walmart?" Me being an unexperienced 17-year-old said, "Because I need a job." He said, he said, "That's it? No other reason?" I'm like, "Well, yes." why why do you work? Is it a hobby? No. No one works because they believe in the company. Everyone has bills to pay. The manager thanked me for my honesty, but my kind of attitude wasn't what they were looking for.
Oh my God. I just,
And it goes along the lines like you said, is I need a job, and
yeah,
that's not what they want to hear.
I would absolutely hire that kid though. I just would. I mean, that's a clever answer. It's a ballsy answer. I mean, I
Yeah,
don't know what they expect though.
right.
Why do I want to work at Walmart? Oh, it's been my dream since I was 2 to work at a freaking Walmart. And
To be honest, that's what they're looking for. They want people to be like, this. I've always wanted to work for this kind of company because A,
yeah,
B, C. They want
right.
people. They want to hire people that are staying forever.
Yeah.
Basically, this is
Well,
their
and
career.
it
But
does
being like a
depend on,
17-year-old kid, they're just there to get a job because they need
right.
to make some money. This is
Yeah.
hopefully not their career choice.
Right. Well, it does depend on the place though too, because it's like,
Yeah.
if it was like, why do you want to work for this like Fortune 500 company or whatever,
Yeah,
it'd be like,
exactly.
well, because but yeah, Walmart. I mean, I don't, because I've bought things here,
Mm,
and just I've been like, I wish I could be in this building 8 hours a day. And not buy things, but put the things on the shelf. That would
Shelf,
be
it's my
amazing.
favorite thing. Well, I come here like on the weekends and I just reorganize your shelves. Did you guys know that? Oh, you're the asshole who keeps moving shit around.
Yeah.
We can't find anything now. Oh, it just made it more sense to be this way. Get out of my building.
Yeah, seriously.
Uh,
um oh, here's a good one. This is Plastic Bet 6172. I was 15. Summer barbecue between a couple close families. One of my 20 something brother's friends, who I knew to be an unsettled playboy,
yeah.
suddenly announced he was getting married. And I, being a typically snarky teenager, said, "When's the baby due?" People were pissed, even though I was right. The baby
Oh.
arrived happy and healthy 5 months later.
Oh my god.
We were all Catholic. That's what they said. um, yeah,
Edit
that
one.
that's that is a smart ass thing to say. I mean, I've thought about it when I've seen people getting married. I'm like, something's off. I would never say something.
Right.
Oh, here we go. Hips Energy says, when I was in my late teens, a long time ago, except I didn't really learn. My dad's job involved entertaining government officials. My dad often took
Ooh.
me my dad often took me to fairly boring official functions. Sometimes there were groups of teens around. So when some politician showed up with a girl around my age, I thought she was his daughter. I took her elbow and said, let's leave the old farts to their work dinner. The fun kiddie table is over there. Turns out she was his girlfriend.
Oh god.
My dad turned pale and hissed at me. But later that night, he said he actually wanted to applaud me. He gave me some extra spending money and said there was more of that where that came from if I kept blurting out that kind of thing, as long as I looked completely innocent about it. That is funny.
That's good.
Let's leave the old farts here. I'm his
Oh.
girlfriend. Oh.
Bad breath. Onion rings. Did you search the Epstein files for the official's name?
Yeah, right? Oh my God.
Oh
Government
my
official.
god.
So
Yep.
you never
Yep.
know. When I was in the military, this is Nuclear Bear Claw. When I was in the military many years ago, a sergeant walks up to our platoon and says, I need 3 bodies. And my dumbass goes, what for? And he responds, I need 2 more bodies. I spent my entire Friday on a working party and didn't get back to the barracks until 10 that night. It's a lesson that's stuck with me ever since. Yeah. I mean, when you're in any sort of military, you're supposed to never fucking talk, right? I mean, except for like if you're asked a direct question, right? I mean, even I know that.
Yeah.
I wasn't in the military. It's kind of like Forrest Gump. What is your sole purpose in the army? To do whatever you do to tell me to do, drill sergeant. God damn it, Gump. You're a genius.
Uh,
Oh, I like this next one here.
see.
In
Which
customer service, this is Sharakor.
Yep.
In customer service, don't try to explain or give background details if nobody has asked. Here's how an encounter at the gas station could have gone.
Right.
Customer, $20 of mid-grade gas, please. Me, sorry, we're out of mid-grade. Customer, oh darn. Here's how it actually went. Customer, $20 of mid-grade gas, please. Me, sorry, we're out of premium, and since mid-grade is a mixture of regular and premium, we're out of mid-grade too. Customer, so in the meantime, you've been running a science experiment? Okay, thank you. I will be sure to tell others that. The customer apparently thought we were making, I don't know, bootleg mid-grade. Yeah, don't tell them
Okay.
how the sausage is made. That's funny
That's
too,
true.
because that's how it is with my mom. Like,
Mm.
there's so many easier ways I could handle things when she asks me questions, but for some dumb reason, my brain likes to. And I've told my daughter this before because she's like, Dad, you don't have to explain this to me. I know what this is. And I'm like, I know, but my brain likes to explain things. And I can't help it. I
Right.
don't think anybody's stupid either. I really don't. I just, my brain is like wired to be like, hey, let's set this up so there are absolutely no questions about how this works, and then we'll tell the actual story. And it's just like, so yeah, with my mom, it's like people with dementia, they don't need this long. They're not going to remember it. And I
Right.
sit and frickin' ramble on, and then I'll sit there, and then sometimes I'll realize I said way too much, and now she's asking me a million questions. Wait, what do you mean that? Oh, what do you mean? What do you mean by that? When is that happening? Oh, I should write that down. Like, God damn it! I shouldn't have said anything in the first place.
Yep. I'm actively tired. Me, you've got a lovely tan. Where have you been? Them, I have jaundice. I should have stopped digging, apologized, and dipped at that point, but instead I said, "Oh, well, considering you're ill, you you look dead healthy."
I have jaundice. Oh my god, jaundice does not look tan. I'm sorry, but I've seen jaundice, and it looks scary. It's jaundice freaks me out. It just does. It's just.
Or you're like orange.
Yeah. Well, but around the eyes and stuff, it's like, oof, it looks very sickly a lot of times.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I suppose
you
it could
look
be
dead
orange.
healthy.
Dead healthy. Thanks. Bye. My God. Walking in late. Hey, that looks like the same cake and ice cream we had at the last office birthday party. It was literally the same cake and ice cream.
Oh my God.
Monthly team meeting at work. Typical condescending HR manager was asking the team, why are we all here and why do we work? Meaning he wanted the typical, to serve our customers with the best product possible answer. Me being a dumbass 20-something-year-old said, I have a car payment. I'm no longer with the company.
Nice.
I mean, come on. Stuff's funny, though. I feel like I'd laugh.
Well, the comment after that. I hate this idea that we have to want to better the company to work there. Bitches, we have bills to pay. It doesn't go much deeper than that. Do you really think people wake up one morning and think, golly, I'd sure love to be a base level McDonald's employee? No, nobody thinks that. They want to pay their bills or buy something. Flipping burgers is just a means to do it.
Yep, exactly. And then I'm gonna end this with one last one. So remember, the question is, what was your I need to learn to keep my mouth shut moment? When I was running and a mosquito flew into my mouth.
Nice. Very nice. Very nice.
That's funny.
So yeah, before we sign off, I would like to thank our listeners on Spotify and our viewers on YouTube for your support, and thanks for tuning in.
If you loved today's episode, don't forget to subscribe to our podcast wherever you listen. Never miss an episode. Subscribe to our other pages and follow us on social media for more.
And until next time, I'm Jer, he's Gary, and let's remember to always stay kind to each other. Peace.
Peace.